long before the pyramids, before the stories of gods and angels were ever written. There was a time when beings from the stars walked among men. Their names were Enki, Enlil, and Anu, and they came not to save us, but to create us. The oldest civilization known to history, the Sumerians, left behind something incredible. Ancient clay tablets that speak of gods not from heaven, but from another planet. They called them the Anunnaki, those who from the heavens came to Earth. According to these records, the Anunnaki came from a distant world called Nibiru, a mysterious planet said to pass through our solar system once every 3,600 years. At first, the Anunnaki worked the mines themselves. Deep in the heart of Africa, they toiled for centuries, but eventually, they rebelled. The working class gods, called the Igigi, refused to continue. And that's when Enki, the brilliant god of wisdom and science, proposed something radical. Let us create a primitive worker, he said, one who will do the labor so the gods can rest. With the help of a powerful goddess named Ninmah, Enki used the genetic material of an early hominid on Earth and mixed it with the DNA of the gods themselves. The result was Adamu, the first human. Not born, but engineered, a hybrid species created in the image of its makers. This is the origin story that was never meant to be told. Enki had a vision of mankind not as slaves, but as heirs. He saw in humanity the potential for greatness, so he gave us knowledge, the spark of language, of agriculture, of medicine, even secrets of the stars. This enraged Enlil, Enki's brother. Enlil wanted obedient workers. He feared what humans might become. A great divide formed among the Anunnaki. And thus the first sin was not man's rebellion, but a god's compassion. Disgusted with mankind's rapid growth and the chaos it brought, Enlil decided to start over. He planned to wipe the earth clean with a great deluge, a global flood, one remembered in every ancient culture. But Enki could not bear it. He whispered to one of his creations, Ziusudra, or Noah, to build an ark. And so the story was preserved, not by divine punishment, but by divine defiance. After the flood, the Anunnaki slowly withdrew. Some returned to the stars, others became legends, worshipped as gods. But Enki left a promise that one day when mankind was ready, they would return, and we would finally understand who we are, children of Earth and of the stars. Before leaving Earth, the Anunnaki left behind relics, not weapons, not tools, but knowledge, encoded in what they called the Tablets of Destiny. These ancient records contained laws of the cosmos, star maps, mathematics beyond modern comprehension, and even the blueprint of the human soul. Some say the tablets were hidden in ancient temples. Others claim they were taken into the deep earth or to secret vaults on the moon. To possess them was to command fate itself. And many have tried, but none who searched with greed ever returned. In the aftermath of the flood, power among the Anunnaki shifted. Marduk, son of Enki, rose to prominence. Ambitious, charismatic, dangerous. He claimed rulership over Earth and demanded worship. No longer content to rule from shadows, Marduk reshaped the world in his image. Temples, empires, entire civilizations bent to his will. In Babylon, he was exalted as Ra, as Bel, as the Hidden One. But not all gods agreed. A celestial war erupted, one written in the skies as myths of dragons, titans, and fallen angels. With the guidance of the gods, humans began to build cities of light, ziggurats aligned with the stars, and one tower, the Tower of Babel, meant to pierce the heavens. But this was more than pride. It was a machine, a gateway, an attempt to open a path to Nibiru. Enlil saw this as blasphemy. He struck the tower down, confused the tongues of man, scattered the tribes, and the knowledge of unity was lost for a time. Before his departure, Enki gathered his most loyal followers, not warriors, but sages, guardians of knowledge. He called them the Brotherhood of the Serpent. They carried fragments of his teachings, sacred geometry, healing arts, star maps, hidden beneath pyramids, encoded in megaliths, buried in song and symbol. Across millennia, This brotherhood influenced the rise of secret societies, sometimes protectors, sometimes manipulators, but always guarding a single truth, that humanity was not born to serve, but to ascend. They promised to return, and perhaps they already have. Modern sightings, unidentified craft, whistleblowers from black budget programs, ancient structures reactivating beneath Antarctica. The signs are there for those who see. We are no longer alone. We never were. The gods may walk among us again, but not as saviors, as watchers, waiting for us to awaken to who we truly are. Enki's final gift was not knowledge, but potential. The potential to evolve, to break cycles of servitude, to become creators. Today, science is catching up with myth. DNA as divine code, the brain as a cosmic receiver. The ancients were not ignorant. They were initiated, and now so are you. This is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of your awakening. If this message sparks something in you, like and hit that subscribe button. More truths are coming your way.